Good morning. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Welcome back, young lady.
It is good to be back.
You feel better?
I do. I feel a lot better. Still a little nasally, but I feel a ton better than I did over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a rough holiday weekend for you.
It was.
Not fun to spend it sick.
No.
What was the big remedy? How'd you get yourself better? What'd you do to nurse yourself back?
Just sleep. Sleep all day. Sleep all night.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Hey, I did want to mention, we didn't talk about this earlier.
What?
Santa Paws, the cutest puppy, me and you have been eyeing. You've got to watch.
Oh, you have no idea. You guys don't want to miss.
The cutest little puppy in the world is going to be on our show
We
today.
might have to fight it out over who gets to have him. Now, you know, something that we can agree on for sure is that today is a very special day at New Mexico Style. It is our 1-year anniversary. Can you believe that?
I know. It's hard to believe it's been a year. Do you remember the first day?
I do remember the first day. In fact, let's take a look at it.
Oh, we have to come over and actually talk to you guys?
Yes, come talk to us. Our neighbors. Hi, neighbors. Welcome.
Oh, my God.
This is all New Mexico Style.
It's nice to see you.
Wow.
We're so happy you're here.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys are the faces. You're the faces, and now you're joining us in our new phone. Oh, that's adorable. Don't forget to ask for your Christmas list.
Oh, don't worry. I'm asking for a lot more than that.
Yes.
First of all, obviously, you guys already know our morning meteorologist. And, of course, our noon meteorologist, Kristen Van Dyke, right here.
Yes.
She's one of our hosts on the show here. And you haven't met Nikki Stanzione, who is our new member of the Casa family as well.
Yeah, very
Nikki, do you know what you're doing?
I think so. I think so. I'm working on it. I think I'm pretty well practiced.
You seem comfortable.
I love to talk.
He seems comfortable.
I'm loving this.
Well, that hasn't changed at all.
No, it has not.
But can you believe, that was so cute. I love when Mark sat on Dean's lap. They're so much fun. And, you know, it's amazing how far we've come in a year. It's like, you know, we're in the Best of City magazine now, and we're, you know, we're recognized, and we've got people that have, you know, their businesses have gotten more, you know, more lucrative, and just so many things have happened as a result of this show. And we just want to thank our viewers, we want to thank our guests and the sponsors and everybody who's really made this, and of course the team that puts the show together every day. It's amazing.
After all the good food, I can tell I've gotten a little wider.
No doubt, me too. Oh my God, you said that was going to happen. You said with the food we'll be eating every day.
We'll have to look a year later and see. And yeah, it happened.
We do sample the best food in the state on a daily basis. So, you know, how do you resist it?
You can't. And the set too.
I know.
Many changes, and of course it looks good, great every time.
Yeah, thanks to Lazy Boy, we have had many changing sets and really a lot of comfort in our own, what we call our own little separate TV home, and we're so glad that you've been a part of that.
Favorite moments, just real quick? The blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes was a funny one. Doing the rodeo, I would say that was a biggie, and also, of course, talking to some of my favorite celebrities.
Yes,
really
Bryan
fun.
Cranston.
That was a goodie. That was a keeper. And Fonzie. Yes. So what's the weather like today? Because it was a little bit warmer when I left this morning than it was when I left yesterday morning.
It's a lot warmer out there this morning. And then I did want to show a picture. We have a lot of cloud cover that holds in the heat. This was the sunrise this morning. I don't know if you got to see it or not.
I saw it out the window. Gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. But now, of course, the clouds that made all the beautiful colors earlier are hanging around, making it kind of gray right now. 45 degrees right now, north-northeast winds at 5 miles per hour. So not as cold as yesterday morning, but it will be cooler this afternoon because we have the cloud cover around. And actually a little bit of a cold front pushing through too. It's going to cool things down across eastern, central, and northern New Mexico today. A little bit of a breeze along the Texas border there, but not too bad. Winds will continue to increase though tomorrow ahead of a big-time storm system. Looks like it could be a big one heading our way Friday into Saturday. In fact, Albuquerque even looking at the chance for some snow Friday night on Saturday, and a lot of the forecast models are in agreement on this. So
I think we have to stay at the Hard Rock first, so we don't have to drive.
So highs today, 57 in Albuquerque, 50s down in the southeast, and then of course 7-day forecast. Watching for the wind Wednesday, Thursday, and then for some snow maybe this weekend.
Oh my gosh, the sky reminds me of that song by the Bangles. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. It's a hazy shade. It's a hazy shade. Okay,
I'd agree.
I can't sing Bangles songs right now. Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez for today's headlines. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hey, good morning, ladies. Happy Tuesday. Good morning to you at home, New Mexicans. Topping your morning news headlines this morning, New Mexico is a critical state when it comes to choosing the next president. And if we needed any more proof, take a look at this.
I'm running for office, for Pete's sake.
Who is this guy? Can you trust him?
All right, the Democratic National Committee is running ads here and in 5 other swing states bashing Republican candidate Mitt Romney. The Mitt versus Mitt ads claim Romney flip-flops on everything from health care to abortion. The doctor found guilty in Michael Jackson's death will be sentenced today in Los Angeles. Conrad Murray faces up to 4 years in prison. He was convicted of involuntary manslaughter earlier this month. Prosecutors want Murray to pay Jackson's children more than $100 million in restitution. We'll keep you posted on what happens. For the first time, we're getting a look at what went on inside an Albuquerque company last year when a man went on a shooting spree. This is surveillance video just released where you can see employees running for their lives. It's inside of MCOR, a computer technology giant on Eubank near the base. Now, police say Robert Reza went into the company to kill his ex-girlfriend, Adrienne Buscano. Co-workers said he went straight for her while she stood outside. Fortunately, she survived. Detectives say, though, Ressa then killed 2 other workers before turning the gun on himself. Ressa worked at MCOR at one point. The video shows how some employees actually armed themselves as they waited for police. All right, listen up, parents. It's a cartoon character that isn't as innocent as it seems. Now the State Attorney General's office wants you to know about it. Check this out. Its name is Pedo Bear. Online, it has a cult-like following, including some child molesters. The bear has been showing up on cars in and around Albuquerque. Now, investigators say pedophiles have been known to buy bear costumes and wear them as a way to get close to kids. A pedo bear sticker or image, you should know, is not illegal, and it doesn't mean that the person is dangerous, but police want to make you aware of it. If you see crime in Los Lunas, not necessary to call the police anymore. You can now text them. Police there have just launched a new way to take in crime tips anonymously through a text message or link on their website. All you have to do is just text 274637 or more easy, crimes, the keyword, and then type the keyword LLPD, crimes, and then LLPD, along with your crime tip. All right, the parent companies of American Airlines and its regional affiliate, American Eagle, are filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The company said this morning that they filed to reorganize. They say it's in the best interest of the companies and its shareholders. Now, American Airlines says it has also sought protection to reduce its costs and debt to remain competitive in the airline industry. It is time to break out the rake. Oh yes, cold temperatures, if you haven't already noticed, are causing leaves to fall. But the good news is that the city of Albuquerque is actually offering to help you clean up your yard. For the first 2 weeks in December, the city will pick up bags of green waste such as leaves, branches, or brush for no additional charge. How about that? The Green Waste Collection Program begins on Monday, December 5th. Just set your bags and bundled tree branches by your trash bin on pickup days, and the city will get rid of them for you. The clock is ticking, and if you haven't already bought your Luminaria tour tickets yet, you better get them quick. The city of Albuquerque says it's already sold 65% of the tickets for the popular tour on Christmas Eve. The 520 tour, by the way, is sold out already, but you can still get some tickets to go at 5 other times on Christmas Eve. And to get your tickets online, there's a link at our website. Just head over to KRQE.com and just look under the news link section. And that wraps it up for your morning news headlines. Don't forget to start your day every day with Matt Morrow, Kristen, and myself on KRQE, if I can talk, News 13 from 5 to 7 a.m. Ladies, happy anniversary to New Mexico Style.
Thank you so much.
Yay, I'm so glad to be part of it.
Oh, we're so happy to have you a part of it, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. And again, it's so exciting. You know, I don't think a good show takes a lot of luck. I think it takes a lot of hard work. But some things in this world just take luck, okay?
Yes.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. I don't have a lot of it when it comes to money.
No, me neither. But there are the few that do.
There are.
Lottery?
Never play it because whenever I do, I don't win.
No.
Do you?
No, I haven't done it. But, you know, there are some richer people out there now. The winners of a $254 million Powerball jackpot are coming forward to collect in Connecticut.
Amazing.
The thing is, they're already millionaires.
Of course they are. It always works that way, right?
Yeah.
3 men who run a startup asset management firm from the Greenwich area have claimed the prize. However, they don't plan to keep all of the money. Remember? Why don't you just keep all of the money? What movie was that from? The plan is to donate a large amount of the winnings to charity. So that's kind of nice. The jackpot is reported to be the largest ever won in Connecticut and the 12th largest in Powerball history. Amazing. You know, it's like, this is the thing. Oh, and by the way, it's out, and not only our anniversary, it's my grandma's birthday today. Hi, Gigi. I just want to say happy birthday. She always tells me this story. She's got a couple friends who are very wealthy, and they go to the casinos a lot in Florida, or they play bingo, or what have you. And my grandma never wins, but her richest friends always win. It's like, and I think it's because they just don't have any fear of losing the money. They're like, well, whatever happens, happens, and they put more money out there, and they get more money back. It seems like the people who are luckiest in lotteries and gambling are usually the ones who have the money to spare.
Right, but you know what? The one good thing I have to say about that is, at least they're spreading the wealth.
That's
you know
right.
I mean?
I like to hear that they're going to charity.
So at least they're not keeping it for themselves because they need it. They're sharing. So
Exactly.
that's good.
That's a good thing.
All right. Now here's something else to ponder.
Okay, what?
Should obese children be taken away from mom and dad if their weight puts them at a health risk?
No.
The debate on separating obese children from their parents is once and again front and center after a 200-pound Ohio boy was separated from his family.
I'll keep my opinion to myself, but New Mexico actually saw a similar drama unfold several years back when Anna Marie Regina was temporarily taken away from her parents. The obese 8-year-old from Cleveland Heights was placed in foster care last month when caseworkers said his mother wasn't doing enough to control his weight.
And that's similar to what happened here in Albuquerque when Anna Marie Regina's weight also put her in an extremely obese category. Children, Youth, and Families Department officials removed her from her parents' custody. It was later determined that Anna Marie suffers from a rare disease that caused the weight to go up and down. So it wasn't their fault.
Exactly. And officials in Ohio say they stand by their decision to remove the kid from the home. And in a recent editorial from the Journal of the American Medical Association, a panel said that parents should be held responsible for letting their children get obese. Now, I'm not saying that parents don't have a part in the wrongdoings of their children if it affects their health. They should be on top of that. But to take the child away, I think that's just going to give them more problems. I just don't think that that's a fair way to do it.
I know. I can kind of see both sides on that, you know. I don't know if there's a way a doctor can say, like, you know what, this is definitely a parent thing. There's neglect going on here. If it's neglect, then then the kids need some help.
If they know there's risk, maybe if the parents know there's risk to having the child taken away and they have to just abide by certain rules, then I think they'll stick to certain boundaries that maybe they weren't doing before. That's my opinion.
All right. Well,
well, you definitely never had that problem.
We'll see about that. Did you ever live in a dorm?
I did, all through college until my last year I had an apartment.
Well, Princeton ranked University of New Mexico dorms the worst in the country.
Really?
UNM student residents say it's really not a fair depiction, though.
Interesting. I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Did you live in a dorm?
I did. It was awful. I was sick like every day. I was on the top bunk. In fact, they put me in the center room. There was supposed to be a single room.
Yeah.
They put 2 of us in there because they had overfilled.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
also co-ed.
Wait, which college?
This is College of Charleston. And it was supposed to be co-ed by floors.
Okay.
But they didn't co-ed it by floors. And we were the only suite of girls on our floor. And freshman boys.
Ew.
They're bad.
They're stinky. And they're very
running
rambunctious.
around like crazy people.
Yeah.
And then, so I was on the top bunk, right where this air vent was blowing on my face. So sick like the whole. So I don't know. I think this might give, like, whatever they're saying about UNM, it could give them a run for their money.
Yeah, I liked my dorm. I went to Rutgers, but I was in an all-girls dorm, actually, fortunately, and I still hated sharing the bathroom with that many girls. I hated that part. I hated it. But I liked my room. I had a little bay window and lots of posters of Bon Jovi.
Really?
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah. And Saturday Night Fever, Grease, and those are my posters.
We had
I still have them.
We had guys like busting the windows out and like taking like kegs of beer and like bringing it up upstairs. The boys were so bad.
Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of being a teenager, tomorrow the new Fox comedy, I Hate My Teenage Daughter, is officially hitting the airwaves.
Mother-daughter relationships definitely have their ups and downs, and we asked our viewers to share your mother-daughter stories with us.
Yes, and we've been really enjoying those. We've actually been sharing them all week long, and today we're actually going to announce the final winner for the week of our Get Along with Your Mom contest. And that winner is it Elijah? Is that how we pronounce it? Elijah Reed. If I'm mispronouncing it, I do apologize to you. And of course, Elijah is from Los Lunas, and you know, we're very, very happy for you. And what we have is you can go online to casa.com, and we are fortunately going to allow you an opportunity to read the story that allowed them to win the prize, because it's really special, and we always appreciate those heartwarming mother-daughter stories. So go to casa.com this afternoon, and you'll have an opportunity to read why Elijah was the winner.
And get ready to do some shopping, Elijah, because you're going to win an American Express gift card valued at $100, and you're now eligible to win the grand prize, which is an American Express gift card valued at $1,000.
That's lovely.
Just in time for the holidays.
Yes, I love that. $1,000 is a good time. And we'll have that grand prize tomorrow. And you don't want to miss the I Hate My Teenage Daughter season premiere. That is tomorrow, Wednesday, November 30th, and it premieres at 8:30 right after The X Factor.
Yeah,
Can't
good
say it without
stuff.
the X. I love the show. Yeah, tomorrow night is going to be a good night on that show, and of course we'll talk more about that tomorrow. In the meantime, let's tell everybody how they can dress today if they're heading out the door.
A little milder to start off with, but this afternoon a little cooler than it was yesterday. We'll top out at 56 degrees. With more cloud cover around, it'll feel a little cooler because we won't have that sunshine to warm you up. Not as much of it today anyway. Then breezy conditions tomorrow, then just downright windy conditions Thursday. Winds could gust to 50 miles per hour and even higher. And of course the winds are kicking up ahead of a big time storm system. And right now it looks like we could get some snow out of this. A lot of snow for the mountains and perhaps even some snow for the metro area. That'll be Friday night into Saturday. We'll keep a close eye on it, keep you posted.